So hello guys, welcome back to devlabs.ai. So in this video, we're going to configure traffic management with a load balancer. So if you're new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe for devlabs.ai. So copy your password and open your console in ignore mode and then click on next. So paste your password here, click on next, click on I understand. So click on agree and continue. And then come back to your lab and then click on task number one. So guys, follow the each step very carefully so our lab will be solved very easily. So let me go below this task number one and create a VM instance. So before that, come back to our console and click on this VM compute engine and then VM instance option and then click on create instance. So come back to your lab and then copy this name utility VM and remove this and then delete this and paste it here and make sure that your region and zone is same exact given in your lab. So region is US Central 1 and zone US Central 1 C. So come back zone, let me select as zone US Central 1 C. So make sure that given in your lab zone and region if makes to be selected and then series E2 series it is series only. Then let me see for next is machine type E2 medium CP 4 GB memory. So it is already 4 GB, it is already automatically selected. So and then uh, boot disk. So Debian GNU Linux 11 bullseye. Make sure that boot it will be as a bullseye only. So make sure that view this. So click on this boot disk option, click on this change option, and then it is in bookworm Linux 12. So make sure that click on Linux 11 bullseye, and then click on select. There is no need to change anything here. So then come back, and then next step is in advanced options, click networking disk security management. So now click on this advanced options. So you can see networking disk and backups security management and sole tendency. So now click on this networking and then come back. For networking interface, select my internal app. So come below this network interface. So you can see network interfaces. So click on this, it is already in default. Make sure that remove the default and select my internal app and then subnet. Click on subnet A and then primary internal v4 address is inferal custom. So it is automatic. So make sure that click on custom and then copy this IP address without any space. Copy this and then paste it here and come back and then in external IPv4 address is none. So make sure that it is already in inferal. So make that none option. So then click on done and click on create. So click on done and click on create. So our VM instance has been getting creating. So wait for a few seconds, it will get created. So guys, before that, please like, share and subscribe for more updates on developers.ai in tech as well as in AI as well as in cloud platforms guys. So you will get more updates on cloud as well as tech related as well as AI, more courses on AI also. We are just preparing all the courses on AI, latest courses on RAG models as well as what is LLMs and NLPs, everything. So make sure that if you subscribe, you'll get more updates and you'll be upskilled in your career. So wait for a few seconds. It's creating. So guys, our utility VM has been created. So click on this SSH button and click on authorize. Wait few seconds, it will get loading. click on authorize, and our first procedure is come to your lab and then just copy this curl IP address and then just paste it here. Click on enter. So you can see here zone US Central 1C. You can see the first zone. So make sure that it come back to your lab and see US Central 1C, it is already there. So now next step is copy the another command and then paste it here and then click on enter. So you can see zone is US Central 1F. So come back and make sure that it is showing US Central 1F. So let me check our project progress. So copy this exit also and then let me exit also and click on enter. So let me check our progress. So our first task is completed. Let me move for task number 2. So watch carefully. Task number 2, we are going to create a load balancer in this. So come back. So click on this navigation menu, and then below this there is a view all product. At the last end of this, below this Google Maps platforms, you can see a view all products. Click on this. So click on this networking option. So you can see networking and services here below VPC, above this below this VPC network. You can see networking services. Click on this. Remove this. So let me create a load balancer. Click on this create load balancer. So come back to your lab and let me follow the step-by-step procedure what they are given as a guide. So navigation menu, view all products, navigation, networking service, create load balancer. Under application load balancer, HTTPS, click next, public interface. Okay, application load balancer is order. Click on next, and then it is in public facing in external. So let me click on internal and click on next, and then come back to your lab and let me move for another one. So for cross region or single region deployment, select best for regional workloads. Click on next. It is best for cross regional workloads, it is there. So click on best for regional workloads. Click on this best for regional workloads and click on next and create a load balancer. So before creating load balancer, let me configure. Click on this configure option. So here load balancer name it is asking. So come back and copy my ILB. Copy this and paste it here, and then make sure that our region US Central 1, make sure that in your lab what is there, make sure that select that one, US Central 1 I am selecting, and network. So my internal app. So click on this my internal app. So it is asking to reserve subnet. So come back and you can see here under proxy only subnet required, click reserve subnet. Let me click on reserve subnet, and then name is asking for name. So type this name my proxy subnet, paste it here, and then IPv4 range, copy this IP address and then paste it here and click on add. So nothing to be changed here, it will be creating. So wait for a few seconds, it is creating the proxy subnet. So let me move for next task. So the next task, configure blue service backend. So click backend configuration. For backend configure, click on create, select backend service and select created backend service. For name, type blue service. Okay. So guys, our proxy subnet has been submitted. Let me create. So click on this backend configuration. So click on create a backend service. So name, it is asking for name. So come back and name is blue service. Copy this without any full stop or space very carefully and then paste it here. So make sure that if it shows that there is a gap, so remove this gap, and then below this there is a new backend. Below this backends you can see a instance group, set group 1, I think, yeah, instance group 1 and port number is 80. So group 1 and port number is 80, and then click on done, I think, yeah, click on done. Now click on this L check option, create a L check option, and then name, it's asking for name. Just follow the each steps and copy the everything what it is required asking. So copy this blue L check and paste it here, and then protocol is TCP and port 80, and check interval is 10, and then timeout is 5, and unhealthy threshold must be 3, and click on save. So make sure that everything has been done correctly or not. So click on save and create. I've been saved and I'm going to create. So one is completed. Let me move for another one. Again click on create backend service, and then copy this type green service without any full stop or space. Copy this and paste it here, and then below the backends instance group 2, we must before that we have been selected group 1. Now instance group 2 we want to select, and port number is 80. So same procedure what we have done older one. So click on done, and then click on L check, create an L check. So copy the name, create L check, copy this, and then paste it here, and then TCP port protocol port number 80, and then check interval is 10, and timeout is 5, and unhealthy threshold is 3. Click on save, and then click on create. Make sure that blue the radio buttons what are the check buttons must be both to be ticked only, and click on OK. So we can see here row and columns has been created here on blue service and green service, and then come back. So now let me move for another one. Now configure blue green routing rule. So click on this routing rules, click on this advanced host and path rule, and click on add and path rule. So now in host make sure that enter asterisk symbol. You can see host type is asterisk, asterisk matches the all ports, and then now copy this and click on this here and paste it here, and click on done, and add host, and below this below this default route traffic to backend for any unmatched loss. Click on this, and you can see the service here option. Click on this, it is asking for what, click on blue service. So click on this blue service and click on done, and now let me move for front end configuration. This routing rules has been completed. So let me move for front end configuration. So click on this front end configuration, and then subnet b, subnetwork is b. So this is subnet b, and then mfl IP address, mfl is automatic. Make sure that make the as mfl custom, and then it is in custom, and copy this IP address without any space, and then paste it here and click on done. So our front end configuration has been done here. So now let me review and finalize. So click on create. It is creating load balancer. So wait for a few seconds, it will get automatically creating load balancer. So let me check once it will be automatically creating in backend. So let me check our progress. So wait guys, wait for few seconds, it will get executed. Click on once again refresh option. So guys, you can see here successfully load balancer has been created here. And then now come back and click on check my progress. So let me move on task number 3. So task number 3, there is no any check my progress. If you want to continue with this, you can continue. So our lab has been completed, successfully completed of both tasks. So if you have been successfully completed this lab, please like, share, and subscribe for more updates on devlabs.ai guys. And comment below the lab has been completed. Thank you guys.